Imagine you're on a beach, the sun warming your skin, the waves lapping at your feet. You wade into the water, feeling the cool embrace of the ocean. Suddenly, the image of a dorsal fin cutting through the water flashes in your mind, and a chill runs down your spine. Shark! Your brain screams. But hold on a minute. Are sharks really the vicious, mindless killers we've been led to believe? Today, we're diving deep into the world of sharks to reveal some surprising truths. Get ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about these apex predators. Spoiler alert, they might just be the ocean's most misunderstood creatures. But first, let's start with the most obvious question. Why do we fear sharks so much? Movies, news stories, and that one uncle who swears he saw a massive one, this big, off the coast have all contributed to our fear of sharks. The infamous movie Jaws didn't help either, planting the idea of a man-eating great white in our collective consciousness. But here's the kicker. The chance of being bitten by a shark is astonishingly low. In fact, you're more likely to be struck by lightning, hit by a falling coconut, or even win the lottery than to experience a shark attack. So why are we so scared? It's simple. Fear sells. Sharks are easy villains in our minds. Scary, faceless predators lurking in the depths, waiting to ambush us. But let's break that stereotype right now with a cold, hard fact. Sharks don't like the taste of humans. Yep, you heard it right. Most shark bites are what scientists call test bites. Sharks are curious creatures. They use their mouths to explore the world, kind of like a toddler. Unfortunately, our fragile human bodies don't fare well against their, well, slightly more toothy investigations. Did you know that more people die each year from selfies than from shark attacks? Yep, that's right. Your smartphone is statistically more dangerous than a shark. If sharks aren't mindless killers, what role do they play in the ocean? Here's where things get interesting. Sharks are, in fact, the ocean's most dedicated janitors. They help maintain the balance of marine ecosystems by keeping fish populations in check. Think of them as the quality control officers of the sea, only without the clipboard and glasses. By preying on the sick, weak, and slower fish, sharks prevent disease outbreaks and ensure that only the strongest and healthiest fish survive. This keeps fish populations robust and thriving. Without sharks, the delicate balance of marine life would collapse, leading to overcrowded reefs, depleted fish stocks, and, eventually, a very unhealthy ocean. And considering that half of the world's oxygen comes from the ocean, we kind of need sharks to keep things in check down there. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years. That means they were swimming the oceans before dinosaurs even thought about walking on land. If there's a creature that knows how to survive, it's the shark. But here's the twist. Despite their importance, shark populations are plummeting. Overfishing, finning, and habitat loss are pushing these incredible creatures to the brink of extinction. Each year, humans kill an estimated 100 million sharks. For comparison, sharks kill about 10 humans annually. Do the math and you'll realize there's a massive imbalance. Why are so many sharks being killed, and what does that mean for us? Let's talk about a dark practice that's driving sharks to extinction: finning. Finning is the process of catching a shark, slicing off its fins and throwing the rest of the body back into the ocean. The shark, often still alive, sinks to the bottom and dies a slow, painful death. Why do this? The answer lies in a bowl of soup. Shark fin soup is a delicacy in some cultures, often served at weddings and banquets. A single bowl can fetch up to $100. It's a billion-dollar industry based on a horrific practice that's decimating shark populations. And here's where it gets really scary. Not for us, but for the planet. Without sharks, the entire oceanic ecosystem faces collapse. Remember the earlier mention of sharks as the ocean's janitors. Remove them and the imbalance they've been keeping in check starts to spiral. Fish populations either explode, devouring more resources than the ecosystem can replenish, or they crash due to unchecked disease and overpopulation stress. Some species of sharks, like the Greenland shark, can live up to 400 years. They might be swimming around in the ocean for 4 centuries, minding their own business, until they're suddenly targeted for a bowl of soup. What happens if sharks disappear? Let's paint a picture of a world without sharks. Coral reefs, already under threat from warming oceans and pollution, would suffer even more. Sharks help control the population of fish that feed on reef-building corals. Without sharks, these fish would overgraze on the reefs, leading to coral degradation and death. Coral reefs are vital to marine life. They support about 25% of all marine species despite covering less than 1% of the ocean floor. Beyond the ecological disaster, there's an economic one. Many coastal communities around the world rely on healthy oceans for their livelihoods. Think fishing and tourism. If shark populations continue to decline, these communities could face severe economic hardship. No sharks mean fewer tourists and fewer fish. It's a lose-lose situation. Sharks are remarkably diverse. There are over 500 species of sharks, from the well-known great whites and hammerheads to the lesser-known goblin sharks and wobbegongs. Each species plays a unique role in its ecosystem. So what can we do about it? This is where we, as viewers and global citizens, come in. The good news is there's a lot we can do to help protect sharks and their ecosystems. First, knowledge is power. The more people understand sharks' critical role in our oceans, the more support there will be for their protection. Share this documentary, talk to your friends, and change the narrative around sharks. Second, support sustainable seafood. Overfishing is a significant threat to sharks. By choosing sustainably sourced seafood, you can help reduce the pressure on shark populations. Third, push for policy change. Laws and regulations that protect sharks are crucial. Support organizations and policies that aim to end shark finning and protect their habitats. Fourth, ecotourism. Responsible shark tourism can be a win-win. It provides economic incentives for local communities to protect sharks while offering tourists the chance to see these incredible creatures up close. Sharks aren't the villains of the ocean, they're its unsung heroes. It's time to shift our perspective and see them for what they truly are. Vital, majestic creatures that keep our oceans in balance. The next time you see a shark fin breaking the surface of the water, think not of fear, but of respect. These are creatures that have survived for millions of years, outlasting the dinosaurs and witnessing the birth of the modern world. Yet now, they face their greatest threat, us. Remember, every small action counts. Educate yourself, make conscious choices, and be a voice for the voiceless. The oceans, the sharks, and our future depend on it. So, let's take a stand today to protect these incredible creatures and ensure a healthy planet for generations to come. But here's a curious question to ponder for our next documentary. If sharks aren't the villains, then who or what is the real menace lurking beneath the waves? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the ocean's most hidden and dangerous secrets in our next episode. You won't want to miss it.